Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. We'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. George, no good. Pass to Nance. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Outside, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Giannis inside. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Nurkic. The rebound by Jang.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Giannis. 6 to shoot. Can't hit from in close. George in the post. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, that's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Giannis outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
George looking around. And Nurkic has it in the corner. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He has 5.
Oh, don't you love the confidence Jusuf Nurkic has? Normally, guys, he's setting a screen or trying to open teammates. This time it's a little catch and shoot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Jackson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Antetokounmpo, that's a 2-pointer. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. 1:05 left here in the first quarter.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Outside Jackson. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Giannis outside. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
And Jackson gets it to go.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Outside for Jackson. No good on the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
On the wing, Markkanen. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Harris. Prince looking around. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Jackson with the screen. Bailey with the ball. Still scoreless. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Here's Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got 6.
And they've done well. At taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Bucks making a change here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Chang. Outside Porter. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's George. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Jang with the ball. Bailey picks him up. Crafty move. Rebounded by Bailey. Let's go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And to be 6'9", pulling up like this, that's special stuff from Bailey. One of the many reasons people are so excited about this kid.
Over in the corner, Portis. The three-pointer off the mark. And Utah has possession. They trail by 1. 1:52 left now here in the second. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And Utah has possession. Pass to Bailey. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Bailey's got 5.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
And a deep 3 from George. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Outside, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Antetokounmpo.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Pass to Bailey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so he hits both. The Jazz trailing. Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Nurkic. And here's Utah. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Bailey. To the middle. Markkanen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And now a 3-point Jazz lead. It's Porter outside. He can't get it to go. And it's Utah's ball. Markkanen looking it over. Back to George. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Pass to Markkanen. Bucket is good. Markkanen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Well, you can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Will it go? Back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Nance a screen. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Jackson. Utah leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here is George. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Outside Portis. Inside. Turner inside. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Right side George.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the inside. Here's Turner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
George up top. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. .107 left in the third quarter. George with the steal. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Jang. Here's Rollins. Lays it up off the glass. Rollins got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside for Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Pass to Jang. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Nance. And the rebound by Nurkic. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Utah shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. They finish off the third quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside for Jackson. Markkanen in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And Markkanen throws it down.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Offline. With his 3. Jazz leading by 13. Here's Bailey. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, for a rookie, Bailey has great confidence in his shot, not bashful from letting it fly from deep.
Kuzma outside. Makes it off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Down low. Here's Kessler. 2 points. Bucks. That one goes.
Well, at 7 foot with a strong frame, Walker Kessler does a really nice job drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's Giannis with the drive, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
George. Here's Bailey. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Bucks trail by 15. Giannis inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Jackson outside. Can't get the three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Utah leading by 12. Now Markkanen. Now Bailey. Nurkic.
You see the defender just a bit too aggressive. Nurkic takes advantage, and he'll get to the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Jazz, Yusuf Nurkic.
No good on the second free throw. On the wing, Giannis. Lays it in off the window.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Free throw good. Giannis. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And George, here we go. Jackson fires. And he does not hit. Bucks trailed by 9. Antetokounmpo. Nurkic there for the rebound. 1:52 left in the game. Outside, George. Here's Nurkic. Clock at 6. 16 feet away. Rebounded by Portis. Antetokounmpo inside. Turner. Layup no good. Utah leading by 9. Outside, George. Right side, Markkanen. Now Nurkic. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jaren Jackson.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
George buries the deep ball. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
It's in! And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a